Hello, let's look at this question. On his birthday, Newton was 14 years old and his father was 41. Newton noticed that his age was his father's age with the digits reversed. How many years later will their ages next have their digits reversed? It's a very interesting question. Let's try to understand what's given to us first. So, we are talking about the current situation, about Newton's age and Newton's father's age, right? So the current scenario. Now Newton is 14 years old and his father is 41 years old, right? 14 and 41. Newton noticed that his age was his father's age with the digits reversed. So here 4 is the ones digit and 1 is the tens digit, right? This is tens, this is ones. But the reverse scenario is happening here. This is ones and this is tens. So 14, 1, 4 is reversed for 1. So Newton's age is the reverse of his father's age. Reverse in the sense the digits are being reversed, right? So the question asks for how many years later will their ages next have their digits reversed. So now this scenario is happening, right, where the digits of their ages are reversed. How many years later is this going to happen again? What is going to happen again? Where their ages, the digits of their ages, they get reversed. So whoever is here would come here and whoever is here would go here. When is this going to happen? How many years from now is this going to happen again? That's the question. Okay, so before discussing how this is going to happen, let's just quickly recall the expansion of a number, right? So you have 14. How do you expand 14? So this is the ones digit and this is the tens digit, right? So this is 10 into 1 plus 1 into 4. There are 4 ones and 1 tens inside 14. Right? So you expand the number 14 using the digits 1 and 4 in this fashion. Same way 41. How is 41 expanded? So 10 into 4, right? Plus 1 into 1. So it's basically 40 plus 1, which we write it as in terms of tens and ones, right? So that is how a number is expanded. Say Newton's age is AB after a certain number of years. And by that I mean B is the ones digit and A is the tens digit. A is the tens digit, B is the ones digit. Just like how 4 is the ones digit here and 1 is the tens digit here, right? So say after a few number of years, Newton's age and his father's age, say the digits are reversed. So this person's age would be BA. Again, BA means here A is the ones digit and B is the tens digit, right? But this is not a number, right? We have just denoted it using letters. The digits, so A is the digit here, B is the digit. AB is not the number. What is the value of the number? That is obtained using expansion, right? So how many tens and how many ones? That's how you expand the number. Okay, so if A is the tens digit and B is the ones digit, then what is Newton's age? It's going to be 10 into A plus 1 into B, right? So that is 10A plus B. Say this is his age a few years later, okay? And we take his father's age to be the age with digits reversed from this one, right? So A is going to be the ones digit and B is going to be the tens digit, right? So in that case, expand using these place values. So that's going to be 10 into B plus 1 into A, right? So 10B plus A. This is going to be his age. Just how we expand normal numbers, right? So you first take the tens digit, multiply 1 by 10. So in this case, instead of 1, there is A. So 10 times A. Then 4 into 1, right? So same way, B into 1. So this is 10A plus B, and this is its reverse, 10B plus A. Okay? Let me just take all of this away. So we have taken this as the digits, which is the case a few years later, right? So 10B plus A. The question is asking, when is this going to happen again? So now this is the case with their ages reversed. When is it going to next happen? That's the question. But before discussing that, let's just notice one thing. What is the difference between Newton's age and his father's age? Okay, so 14 plus 27 is 41. So the difference in their ages is 27, right? What would happen to this difference a few years later? To answer that question, let's just consider the scenario of me and my sister. Okay, I was 5 years old when my sister was born. So my sister was at 0 and I was at 5. I mean by our ages. So I was 5 years old when my sister was born. So I would be 6 when my sister was 1. I would be 7 when my sister was 2. So what is the trend that I am seeing here? The difference in our ages is always going to be the same. It's going to be 5. Right? Though our ages keep increasing, the difference in our ages is going to be the same. Right? The same concept let's apply here. So Newton's age and his father's age, the difference is 27 now, but the difference is going to be the same even after many years later, right? So if this difference is 27, then this difference also should be 27, right? Because this is a few years later, the scenario is not going to change. The difference in the ages is not going to change. Only the ages are going to change. So Newton's age is the smaller age and this is the bigger age, right? So 10A plus B plus 27 is 10B plus A. Or I can write, so here 41 minus 14 is 27. So same way, 10B plus A minus of 10A plus B is equal to 27. Either way you can write this, 10B plus A minus 10A plus B is equal to 27. Be careful to put brackets if this is the way you are writing it. Then we can expand this, right? So 10B plus A, I'm going to keep it as it is. I'm going to distribute this minus sign to both 10A and B. So this becomes minus 10A minus B is equal to 27. I hope you understood what we are doing here. So this age and this age of Newton and his father, the difference between these would be 27. But I'll write the bigger age first and the smaller age next because this difference is positive, right? So bigger age is of Newton's father. So 10B plus A minus of 10A plus B is equal to 27. So opening up the brackets, we get this. Now what? 10B minus B, that's going to be 9B. A minus 10A, that's going to be 9A. This is going to be 27. You can see a common factor throughout, right? So divide throughout by 9 or multiply throughout by 1 by 9. You get, so 9 into 1 by 9 is 1, right? So 1B minus 1A is equal to 3. So B is equal to, take A to the other side, so A plus 3. So what we've got so far is when, so if these are the digits, right? So this was of Newton and this was his father's. So the question says, I mean not the question, whatever calculations we've done so far, it says that if B is A plus 3, then these people's ages will be reversed, right? So 10A plus B is Newton's age and 10B plus A is his father's age, which is basically saying that the digits will be reversed. If B is equal to A plus 3, if this condition is satisfied, then their ages would be reversed, the digits would be reversed. Let's just check, what about A equal to 1? When A is equal to 1, what happens? B is 1 plus 3, which is 4. That means A, B is nothing but 1, 4, B, A. The digits, I'm talking about the digits, is 4, 1. Which is true, right? Which is what we were given. Their ages, the digits were reversed. So that was when A is equal to 1. So the question asks for the next case when this is going to happen. So this was a is equal to 1. Let's try a is equal to 2. So if a is equal to 2, then b is equal to 2 plus 3, because b is a plus 3. So this is going to be 5, which means a b is going to be 2 5, b a is going to be 5 2. So this is Newton's age. This is his father's age, right? The difference is still 27, right? 25 plus 27 is 52. But this is not what the question asks, right? What does the question ask? Question asks, when will this next happen? If right now this is the difference between their ages. This is what he's 14 and his father is 41. So this was now 14, 41. A few years later, it's going to be 25 and 52. What is this number? That's what the question asks. So that's nothing but this difference or this difference, right? So that's going to be 11. So 14 plus 11 is 25. 41 plus 11 is 52. So 11 years later, the digits of their ages will be reversed. That is when this scenario is next going to happen. But what about, so we have taken a equal to 2 for this case, right? So what if I take a is equal to 3? A is equal to 3, then b is equal to 3 plus 3, because b is equal to a plus 3. So b is going to be 6, right? That means if this person's age is 36, then this person's age will be 63, right? Even there the digits are reversed. But when is it happening the next time after 14, 41 scenario? That is 25, right? This will keep happening, but they are asking for the very next case when the digits of their ages are going to be reversed. That is 11 years later, okay? When Newton's age is 25 and his father's age is 52, okay? So 11 years later, their digits of their ages will be reversed. So 11 is the answer. Let's just quickly recall what we've done for this question. The current scenario is given to us as Newton's age being 14 and his father's age being 41. A few years later, Newton's age and his father's age, the digits are going to be reversed again. Okay, when is that going to happen? That's the question. So if I take a as the tens digit and b as the ones digit of Newton's age a few years later, x years later maybe, then my aim is to find x. So if this is Newton's age, then his father's age must be obtained by taking b in the tens digit and a in the ones digit, right? So, but what is these are the digits. A is the first digit in the tens place and b is the digit of the number in the ones place. But AB is not the number, right? So 10a plus b, because a is in the tens digit and b is in the ones digit. So 10a plus b is the value of the number, okay? And same here, 10b plus a. The idea that we use is the difference in the ages would remain the same, no matter how many years have passed. So the difference is 27. So this difference is also going to be 27, right? So 10b plus a minus 10a plus b is going to be 27. You get b is equal to a plus 3, simplifying this, right? So a equal to 1 gives us the original scenario, current scenario, which is 14 and 41. So take the next case, a is equal to 2, that gives b is equal to 5. So that's going to be 25 and 52. But this is not what they are asking us. They are asking us how many years later from the current scenario does this happen, this reversing of the digits. That is 11 years later, because 14 plus 11 is 25, or 41 plus 11 is 52. So 11 is the answer. Hope this helps. Thank you.